Merci, Monsieur le Président.
Thank you, Mr. President. The SIT team and AIJD would like to make some comments on the report of the High Commissioner for Human Rights on access to justice in relation to abuses committed by transnational corporations. The High Commissioner for Human Rights is supposed to be the guardian of international law with respect to human rights. However, we know that there is no reference to binding international human rights instruments or to the Charter of the United Nations. This creates bias within the analysis of the High Commissioner on this topic, given that he bases his analysis exclusively on Professor John Ruggie's incomplete guiding principles. In the recommendations made to state, the High Commissioner seems to disregard the ability of TNCs to circumvent national legislation by setting up complex structures and the privilege granted to these entities by bilateral and multilateral agreements on trade and investment. We all know that there is currently no remedy available at the international level to prosecute for human rights violations committed by TNCs. The High Commissioner also seems to disregard the mandate of the Intergovernmental Working Group, which is entrusted with developing binding standards on transnational corporations to remedy these ills. These standards would be accompanied by an international mechanism for implementation and would allow victims and communities affected by these entities to prosecute. Even though the High Commissioner's report contains some interesting elements, it is inconceivable that the Human Rights Council would adopt at this session, as some states suggest, the recommendation in the annex without further scrutiny. And finally, we also regret the fact that the High Commissioner did not use the usual process of resorting to the special procedures of the Human Rights Council to conduct consultation within civil society in drafting this report. Thank you.